Let's just bring you some breaking news from their manager Igor Tudor after a terrible run of form. 8 matches without a win in all competitions having season, but they've lost the last 3 without scoring. Tudor had been.
You'd imagine that the Tottenham board had decided that they were going to make another change, one final roll of the dice in this terrible season for the football club. But timing is right. You've got to get the timing right. But at the same time, Spurs have got to think of themselves as well. Relegation for this football club is absolutely unthinkable, but it's so very possible now with 7 games to go. I think Igor Tudor was very well liked within the football club, and they've given him a few days. But Spurs have to press on now, and I'm sure. As you can see, it's a mutual consent, it's a mutual decision, and imagine Igor will potentially go back now to Croatia with his family. And he leaves on good terms with the club. But ultimately, we've got to get it back to the football side of it. He came in because he was known to make immediate impact in clubs, particularly Juve and Lazio. But really, it just did not happen. You saw an upturn against Liverpool away, which was a very unexpected 1-1 draw. A good performance in the second leg against Atletico Madrid. But the pressure was off a little bit there. Then it came to that key game, Nottingham Forest. And you had 15, 20,000 supporters pre-match, urging the team on like you've seen at other clubs, Liverpool and Everton. But they didn't get a reaction. They played all right in the first half, but when they went 1-0 down, their heads really dropped. And then in the second half, it was one to forget. And they could be in the bottom 3, the relegation zone, by the time they go to the Stadium of Light.
Michael, hasn't it? Just the next few weeks are going to be so tense. You mentioned De Zerbi, and it sounds like they're going all out behind the scenes for him. You mentioned some of the obstacles. Is that what you're hearing? And if it's not that permanent manager, you've got someone to come in and do a 7 or 8 weeks on a massive incentive.
Our understanding is that Tottenham are confident that they will have a new manager in place by the time the players return from international duty. That's around Tuesday or Wednesday, I'd say, this week. So it's going to be very, very busy on Sky Sports News tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then we've got our show Thursday, Inside Spurs, 7 p.m. Yep. So it's going to be a busy week. It's always been it's been a busy season for Spurs, but for all the wrong reasons. This football club they won their first trophy in 17 years. They were mocked about trophies year after year after year, about being in the Big Six but not winning enough. They won it. But maybe they got too ensconced in winning this trophy and putting the league to one side, and has losing become a bit of a norm for some of these players.
I heard Jamie O'Hara speak, and I completely agree. I think it should be someone like De Zerbi. But then, when De Zerbi comes in, he wants full control of everything. Transfers, he's got that kind of ego that he's not going to mess around. He's going to just phase people out if you've got a bad attitude. But I think someone like De Zerbi would be great for Tottenham. Obviously, Tottenham fans want to see attacking football. He brings that. He'll bring a philosophy. He's going to bring in certain players that he believes he can get the best out of as well. He done so well at Brighton. He done so well at Marseille. So I think that would be the one Tottenham should be looking at.